Everybody, you are watching one of my friends. This man's got something to say. It's the Billy Holloway Show. Keep it right here. It's going to bless you real good, I promise.
Listen, y'all, it really hurts my heart when I look and see so many broken people all around me. We need to help somebody instead of looking down. That could be you that's falling. Next time around, we need love. Love is all we need. Someone to understand and lend a helping hand with love. Love is all we need. Help your fellow man and do all you can with love. Love is all we need. I'm trying to see how I can be a better me. Love. Love is all we need. And I do believe all that we need is love. All we need is love now. I do believe that all that we need is love. I do believe that.
Chorus, let me say this. How can you stand right there and let it all go? Knowing that you can do something for sure.
And how can you walk by me
and not even speak?
but you
Can't shout like crazy when the preacher preach. We need love.
is all we need.
Someone to understand and lend a helping hand. Love.
Love is all we need.
To help your fellow man and do what you can. Love,
Love is all
yeah.
we need. I'm trying to see how I can be a better me. Love is all we need.
I just believe
All that we need is love.
all we need is love right now. I just believe
All that we need is
All we need is love right now. I do believe, yeah.
all that we need is love. What can we do right now to make it all better?
it can be done somehow. So let's get it together. We need love. Yeah.
All we need. Someone to understand and lend a happy hand in love. Love is all we need. To help your fellow man and do what you can. Love is all we need.
I'm trying to see how I can be a better me. Love, yeah, yeah.
I do believe all we need.
Love, 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 love. I do believe, y'all. Oh,
Love, love, love,
I
love.
do believe that.
All that we need is love.
Thank you for joining us for another segment of Failure is Not an Option. I'm Candace Hines, your show host, and joining us today is percussionist Marcus Joyner. Thank you for joining us today, Marcus.
Thanks for having me.
No, it's a pleasure. Now, Marcus, tell us about your experience. You've experienced doubt and fear. In being a percussionist, you're on the front line all the time. You were recently in the movie Drumline, A New Beat. Tell us about that experience and how you were able to overcome doubt.
Yes, ma'am. The reason I was so doubtful was because I was in school. I was a senior at North Carolina Central University in my 4th year. I was I was basically homeless, living with my best friend's mother, and I was working at Food Line, had a job at Food Line. Full-time student, working a part-time job, got a call asking me if I wanted to be in the movie Drumline, A New Beat. I'm like, yes, of course. The first Drumline was the one that made me want to be in the Drumline, want to play drums. So, but working at Food Line, I was only making minimum wage, and I was just doubting myself because I didn't think I'd get the money to make it down to Atlanta from North Carolina. So that whole week, I was just doubting myself, and I had fear in my heart. And then talked to my family, and they were just like, if you head down to Atlanta, you audition, you can make it, because you got the skills, you can do it. So what I did was I started street drumming. Got my drum, went on the side of the street downtown Durham, and the first night I was out there, my skills were so amazing that I made $200 in one night.
Wow, and that was your first time doing
street drumming?
Street drumming? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, you eventually made it to Atlanta to audition.
Yes.
Now, tell us about that experience.
Okay, so I auditioned, made it throughout the first day. The second day of audition, I had to do my audition solo. And, of course, I was nervous. This a student from North Carolina coming all the way to Atlanta to audition for a movie. A motion picture movie, and I actually did good though. I nailed everything. All the rudiments was on point. Everything was straight, and they picked me. And I was so good that I even received a line in the movie.
Wow, that's amazing. And that would not have happened if you had held on to the doubt of not making the money to get to Atlanta, and now you're in the movie.
Right.
That's a very inspiring story. Now, since then, you've been doing tours and clinics.
Yes, ma'am. About a couple months after the movie wrapped, I did an audition for Universal Studios out in Japan, and got that contract. And it was a 4-month contract, which was a great 4 months of my life.
Wow.
And it was amazing. Big culture shock, but I got through that. And also, I've been doing gigs in LA, Hollywood, New York, all around the East Coast.
Well, that's good. Well, since then, you've been doing a lot of clinics and tours, and that wouldn't have happened if you held on to your doubt. Well, Marcus, it's a pleasure to have you on the show. Thank you. Tell us how we can follow you on social media, or how you can get booked. Okay, on social media, on Instagram, my name is dramatically_smooth. Dramatically, DRUMATICALLY_smooth with a V, not a TH. My email address is marcusjoynerbookings@gmail.com, MARCUSJOYNER. JoynerBookings@gmail.com. All right, thank you so much. That's it for today's Time to Achieve Failure is Not an Option moment with Candace Hines. Join us next week, and for more inspirational moments, you can follow at www.CandaceHines.com.
Well, we certainly thank you for tuning in to this edition of our show. We certainly hope that you have been inspired, encouraged, and motivated. And we want you to tell a friend to tune in to our show next week on this very station. And until next time, you be blessed.
Thank you to our sponsors and supporters of The Billie Holloway Show. Because of your support, we are able to bring uplifting, inspiring insights from gospel artists, entertainers, and celebrities to encourage people from all around the world. Learn more about partnering with us by visiting us online at thebillyhollowayshow.org.